Welcome back, everyone, to the Song of Waves and Wind, where today I am seeking a scout for the people of whatever, and I am trying to find out if any of them. This must be Irkiri.
Is there something you need?
I trust that since you have not attacked me, you must be the warden that Galamka sent. I have detailed the paths that the orcs take in the area while they themselves are scouting for my report. It worries me how close they are to coming to our hideout, so we must deal with them soon. Bring this to Galamka. I will remain here. You see, someone's going to have to deal with the orcs to keep them from scouting. I wonder who is going to be sent on that mission. Now let's deal with this tortoise. The dread tortoise shall dread us no longer. Now we need to find the second scout, who is Emlu. Alright. So he should be down around here somewhere. Hello? Hello, are you okay? Not okay. Well, I have the report at least. Now, I guess we'll need to find Zuhal, who is supposed to be in these cliffs over down there. Let's hope that he's still alive. This one is likely to be tougher to find. Down here, up here, through here. Well, if I find some bones, I'll know what happened. Okay. I don't see anything promising here. Except for things that want to go and kill you. And possibly kill scouts. A little further north and near the river. By a tree. Hello.
Is there something you need?
You must be the warden of which he spoke. I've been tracking where the orcs have been hiding their supplies. Their hiding locations have been noted on this report. Where they're hiding their supplies. I wonder who's going to be sent to go after those supplies. No idea. Now, I suppose that means I should get back to Nishir. I still haven't gotten around to killing any orcs yet in order to finish up the current epic quest.
This valley belongs to the Shagani and no one else.
You have returned. I trust that you've gathered the reports that I requested? Emlu didn't make it. That is sad to hear. He will be remembered. I'm thankful that you were able to retrieve these reports. Return to me when you have time, and we will discuss what must be done with this information. Yes, what must we do?
Good. You have returned.
There is still much that I need to learn from the reports that you brought me. I have another task that needs your help, as we are beginning to run low on supplies in our camp here at Ubnishir. I believe that I know where I can get some more, but I warn you, it may be, let me guess, it's going to have something to do with orcs and their supplies, right? That's right, when the orcs flooded into Marouche and we were forced to flee, we left behind much of our stores. I believe that these stores remain intact. We only need someone to reclaim them. I asked if that someone be you. Yes. Go to these stores and bring back what supplies you can. Alright, so these aren't the supplies that the orcs were storing away. These are supplies that you left when you fled Marouche. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'll be killing some orcs this time. Ah! I see an orc up there. Now let's see if I can find some supplies. And of course, not upset the local, whatever those super OP orcs are called. You can remember that. Anyway, finally getting some orcs killed. There we go. 2 orcs. 3. Actually, how about if I... Oh, of course it provides me no extra clues. Oh well. Well, they're not being dropped by the orcs, that's for sure. And they could theoretically be around here. Okay. Like right over here. And 1 bit of supplies. Is that an elite or is that... okay, it's just a signature. But we've got... one more than I was expecting. Now, that was sneaky. Okay, you. You. And finally you. Okay, I think I reached my orc quota. Yep, defeated the orcs in there, so now I could return those items found. Now, oops. Yeah, it looks like the next set of supplies is up to the north. Actually, yeah, I completely forgot to pick up the supplies I originally was seeking. Whee! Alright. Well, now let's see if we can find the next set. Can I get around here? Yes, I can. Probably have to kill a few more orcs before I have them. Oh, well, let's get this thing out of our way. With its yelling, screaming, growling. Is that a growl or is that something else? Not quite sure. Let's head upstairs. Okay. Now we got, yeah. Okay, we 1, 2, 3. He still help with the D. Still have a deed for it. Defeat many orcs. 41 of 50. Actually, by the time I get out of here, with this quest, I may actually be done with that deed. Especially if I keep on blundering into the orcs like this. Oh, you... Stop doing that! Ah. No, stop doing that too. Oh, it's one of those crazy elites. Oh boy. You are a nasty one. A really nasty one. Alright. I don't have to worry about the others anymore. Just you and me. Oh boy, okay? Yeah, you're Mr. Tough, but not much longer. There you go. I'm ready to go now. Rough. Okay, now can I? No, I was about to say, can I work around him? But no, that's not gonna work at all. I'm just gonna have to just fight my way through it. Besides, my sword, I'm sure, likes to kill orcs. I mean, it keeps on glowing brightly when I'm ever in the neighborhood of one. How that works, I have absolutely no idea, but a sword glowing when it's near orcs, I mean, it's not like there's no precedence for it. Especially in Tolkien's literature. You'll be stung by complete orc bane of Urashtar. But new deed. New orc bane of Urashtar advanced. Actually, supplies, are they in a tent or something like that up here? That's a possibility. Well, we'll find out in a moment. Alright, see, tent. Open tent, obviously, would be what I'd be wanting. Hello? Yeah, that looks like an open tent. There you Alright, yes, I know, I need to kill... What was it? 90-something of these. 97 more orcs. And if I remember correctly, there are plenty of quests in this area for orc killing. Absolutely no lack of those. Okay, I must be thinking of a different set of supplies. Okay. Ah, all I had to do was do a quick left after climbing the stairs. And I would have found these. Ah, let's deliver the supplies. Here are the supplies you requested.
Travel with care, friend. Dangers are all about.
Ah, you've had success. This will be a great relief for the people here. I thank you for this. If you wish to help more, I have made our plans with the information gathered from the scouting reports that you retrieved. Return to me when you are ready, and we can discuss them further. How about just doing it now?
Ah, you are here. Let us get started.
The reports that you gathered from Hiriki details the movements of the orc scouts, and we must act fast. They are getting closer to the day of scouting out this location of Ugnishir, and we cannot allow that to happen. See this location? You can find the scouting parties in this area. I ask that you clear them out and prevent them from scouting any further. All right, let's defeat some scouts. I think that means that we will head out this way. I am just to the north of Marouche, and I see scouts. Now, I don't know what they're looking for at the moment. They just see these standing around. They must be on break or something. Well, I will break their attention, that's for sure. I'll probably have to deal with a couple of jackals while I'm at it. Now, that is another scout, it looks like. Yep. I think I should have absolutely no time meeting my quota over here. Really? Concerning wildlife that attacks like these tortoises, I don't understand why a tortoise will especially go after me in a situation like that while fighting an orc. I don't know, it just doesn't make much sense. But it's MMOs. There you go. See, really? It's probably just better for you if you just stay out of the business of it. Now, where were we? We were looking to see if there are any more orcs in the area, like this one right over here. Well, I think that we're halfway there. Now let's see if I can find the second half. I've cleared out the scouts.
What say you, traveler?
I hear reports that you've succeeded in eliminating the orc scouts. That's heartening news, and I give you my thanks. You have given us vital time to continue our preparations. I know that the orcs will send more scouts in time, but we're safe for now. We will have much work to be done here. I ask that you return to me. Yes, of course. All right. What's the next item?
Now that you are here, we can begin.
Emlu gave his life for this valuable information, and it saddens me that you found him the way that you did. His report that you were able to retrieve details the locations within Marouche where the orcs are keeping their weapon stores. Ammo indicates the locations on the map where Emlu claims there are weapons. I need you again to make your way into Marouche and take what weapons you can locate from these here. This would be of great use to arm the fighters here. Okay, there's an extra wood in there just to confuse people who are trying to read the quest text. Before I head into Marouche again, perhaps I should make a delivery to Glorfindel. Hello.
I hope you faced little trouble among the canyons as you collected these items.
Well, I ran to some jackals, if that's what you mean. Oh, and of course the Caragrim all over the place. Well, I'll begin my study of these items and see what effect the waking of Thardouche may have upon the creatures that dwell here. All right. Now, what else do we need to do? We need to talk to Rothog. I dealt with some orcs.
I heard the sounds of battle from here. I would have joined you, but Belondor asked that I not leave the camp.
Belondor expressed some fear that once I began fighting the lesser orcs and their Utugi betters, I might not return, but instead continue deeper into the canyons in a grip of a powerful lust for combat. Once in a while, Belondor makes a good point. Rothog. Now, let's see if Koltech likes this map.
You have done as I asked then?
Yes, this map that you have drawn makes the location of Ashagir quite clear to me. Very good, my useful friend. This will help me ensure the safety during my journey into Ashagir. I need not fear an ambush by Nakasi. No, you'll need to fear an ambush by Kergrim. Unless you can arrange for them to open up that lift. Alright, and now let's see. Rahazi. She's this way, isn't she? No, Rahazi is this way. Hello?
Why speaks the dwarf Holter of the fortress Ashagir?
He wants something from there, apparently. While you were gone, Koltek spoke of little else, and to anyone who would listen. Yes, he's looking for Azagot Sea Shadow and perhaps Nakasi. That is the list of the Hamat strongholds to fall to the Ordach, and it is said that it was home of the largest stockpile of Narhak ever crafted by the sages of Hamat. They resisted the besieging Orkai for a year and a day, but in the end, the whole of Ordach sent assassins on a moonless night to climb the cliff. After slaying the guards, they threw open the gates and the Orkai army stormed the fortress. With no one other choice remaining for him, Tadumu, the last king of Hamat, sent the stones of Nargaki ablaze. Those stores, yes. We name him today the Shar who burned. No one within the fortress, defender or attacker, survived, and the fires burned for 6 days. When they finally went out, only ashes remained. Among the scraps of Taldumu's crown melted into a tangle. If the dwarf Koltek goes into Ashigir, I suggest that you keep a wary eye upon him. The stockpile of Narhak that once remained within bird long ago, but the fortress is an ill-omened tomb, the pyre of Hamat. Okay, what shall we do then?
That is not why I came to speak to you.
Oh, the wizard from the north has asked me to return to Umbar with a message for my mother. He wants her to send as many Dumuri warriors as she can spare to us, to stand against the waking servants of Morgoth. You've allied yourself with the wizard before, Pineleaf. Have you known him to overreact to danger at a moment in the past? Well, Mithrdir, usually when he says that he needs an army of warriors to face something, he needs an army of warriors to face something. That is what I suspected. Oh, farewell to you, my friend. I will see you again as soon as I can, and let us hope that my mother sends the warriors requested. Right. Let us go and farewell, Rahazi? Okay, and Mithrandir.
We will need as many fighters as we can gather to face the waking Tharduth.
The Shagani warriors will speak with Girhazi of Ambarul, and it is my hope that she will return with many fierce warriors of that folk. But we will need as many fighters as we can gather to face the waking of Tharduth. It is my plan to send the Kinto woman Silitas to the Oasis Groves, that she may return with elf warriors of that people. After all, the lands are threatened by the evil that stirs within Urashdar. It will not be contained without their help. I also wish to send one of the leaders of Umbar to return with as many Umbari soldiers as can be marshaled in haste. What is the ruling body name? The Kindred of the Coin? Ooh, who of these should go, Pine Leaf? Well, I would say of the choices we have, Belandor is the one that most likely be returned quickly with a sizable force of Umbari soldiers. Very well. If he is as respected in Umbar as you say he is, he will be the best suited for the task. I ask that you tell him to depart at once, for the hour is late indeed. That when you must, do the same with the Quintus Ilirtus. Return to me when they have departed. All right, so now I need to speak with Belandor. Hello, I was wondering if you could raise an army from Umbar.
What asks the wizard of me?
Well, I knew in my heart that I would be called to do this. I can't promise that I will return with a number of soldiers to this wizard once, but I will return with as many as I can. Goodbye to you, Pineleaf. Take care of my friend in the company, and beware of the terrible creature that lurks within Urashtar. I will see you again, as soon as I may. All right, and farewell. Okay, and now we have... Silirtus.
There is talk around the camp that the wizard seeks volunteers to bring reinforcements to Urashtar.
Yes, that is true. And Mithradir wants you to do the same. I will, of course, do this, Pineleaf. First to Vartulin I will go, and then to Shonith. And if the time can be spared, I will speak with Shanthar ad Arwath. The Kentai must defend their groves, as they always have. Farewell? Farewell, then?
That is what I wish I could say.
That's what you wish you could say. Oh! What's the catch? Oh, but I can't. If these Kentai reinforcements are needed with all haste, we can risk no delay. I know the untethered periods to which I succumb to. I do not want to endanger delivery of this message, or the return of enough Kentai warriors to face their ancient forgotten foes. I am not the person to carry this message. Will you bear it on my behalf, Sigalith? All right. What do you say, Sigalith? Sigalith stares at Silirtus in stunned surprise, knowing how difficult this admission must be for the Kentai elf. When she recovers, her voice is thick with emotion, and she speaks with understanding. I will do this, Silirtus. Fear not. Spend not a moment more thinking about it. The Kentai will be told of our need, and I will return with as many as I can muster, and with utmost speed. Farewell, dear friend. And goodbye, Pineleaf. Take care of my brother, and make sure that he does nothing foolish. It is his nature to act first, and think later, if he thinks at all. Yeah, Siglet occasionally does that herself, doesn't she? Well, what's left? I guess it's time to talk to Mithrandir again. Well, not quite time at the moment, because I think this is where we'll take a little break, but we'll speak to him when we return for the next episode of the Song of Waves and Wind.